We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. And here we are with SENS Stock, Muln Automotive Inc. And the stock continues to fight to push up higher from the lows on Friday, hitting that dip area and completing these transitions on 42 vision, ending up at dark green bars. Now, it wasn't the only stock fighting to go higher. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot since 9:16 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, up to the bell and after the bell, call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to our 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets. And I'm an advocate that all investors, especially retail investors, should have clarity and an edge over the charts. No matter what it may be, it doesn't have to be 42 vision. Seek clarity and an edge within the volatility, because the volatility, and this is my opinion and perspective alone, is here to stay, right? Not financial advice. And within this volatility, one wants to have an edge and clarity over the charts to maximize in either direction. Now, again, doesn't have to be 42 vision, but if you find value in what we share here and you want to join a community of members using these resources to maximize in either direction, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator. So here we are with SENS stock sitting sideways but bouncing back up to retest the high of 58 cents. Now, it's been in this range between the low 50s and high 50s, but struggling to break above 60 cents. And we're going to break it all down in today's video. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And as you see popping up here on the screen, these are some of the home runs I managed to find last week alone. While not guaranteed to be this way every single time, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning, and both of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10% plus, but one of them turned out to be a home run, and that was RGLS. We caught this one in the pre-market pulling downwards, got a bear indicator, sitting sideways towards the bell. The inflows actually started to pick up, and it jumped nearly 10 to 20% plus within minutes, pulled back down within that consolidation, found support again, inflows crossed for a second time with strength, 42 vision was filled with strength, that bull indicator was still in play, and it went for a highest point of 30% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So here we are with SENS Stock, Muln Automotive Inc. And as I stated earlier in the video, leaving a dip area here and doing a complete transition from the rip area back on September 8th all the way down towards September 9th, hitting a dip area here and trying to bounce back up. Now, not every single reversal is as strong as the other. Look at this one right here, looking stronger than the previous ones. And one can see here in the chart that sometimes they're weaker than others, right? So right now, this one is looking pretty strong, but it's in a slow and steady pace. The last two strong ones were pretty big pops from the areas of 60 cents all the way up to 74. And then it actually double bottom here again, and it went all the way up towards the 80s. Right now, it is popping back up from the 52-week low, or pretty close to it at 52 cents. And bringing itself back up to 58 cents, nearly a 10 to 15% plus move. And right now it's sitting 10% above those lows. So we need to talk about what's going on here based off 42 vision and also our inflow versus outflow indicator. And I'm going to pull up our bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility, and slots are now open for those interested. Once again, that link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator and getting connected to our inflow versus outflow. So here we are with MULN stock under a bear indicator since the 8th. You could see way up here at 70 cents, and it went all the way down near the 52-week low, and those outflows actually pulled away from the midpoint, creating further weakness over the chart. I mean, that was a big pullback to the downside, but things quickly started to pick back up here, and you could see that we're back close to the midpoint. But this time around, we're no longer red, if not green. Now look what happened the last time those inflows picked up back here on August 31st. It went from around 60 cents all the way up to 74. And then as these outflows still dominated, I stated we needed to see how much strength there was in this actual move to the upside, because if it did not cross the midpoint back up, eventually we could see things actually come back to retest the lows or even the 52-week low. And here we are, right? Things pulled right back down, pulled further away from the midpoint, and making things go to the downside. Now, we are on the other side of that now. We're still underneath the midpoint, but things have shifted from red to green, and we need to see this cross the midpoint here to have some real strength and then affect the overall chart, right? So why is the stock falling? Well, it's all due to the halt that happened back on the 8th when the news was being released of MULN stock and Bollinger Motors, right? MULN stock took a stake in Bollinger Motors, and here we are with things falling back down. I've shared my thoughts on it before in previous videos. I don't want to get into too much details about it, but that's what's going on here, creating this whole entire volatility. And some people see it as a huge opportunity for further growth, and some investors are probably seeing it as an actual risk, taking such a big stake on this other company, right? Because that's nearly 50% of the market cap that MULN is right now at these levels. So think about that. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. Do you think it's bullish or bearish? And how do you feel about these levels down here? Are you excited about them? Or do you think we're going to retest lower levels, right? So let's go ahead and look here in the volatility. On the 15-minute, we got back over. This is great right here. There's some strength here. This is the first time we crossed back over since things started to fall way up here at 70 cents. You could see it right there. The 15-minute has struggled to get back up with actual strength. It tried right here, but it actually consolidated. And today it actually broke out into it, and now it's trying to hold itself above it. We need to see this continue to pull to the upside to actually have an effect over the chart, and we want to break above 59.60 cent range, and then we could start talking about the resistance up here of 65 cents. Now on the 30-minute, we're getting close here, but we need to see this actually cross over, and as long as it stays green, even though the stock sits sideways, the closer we get to it, or if we cross over it, it could eventually roll into the chart, and we got to look for a bull indicator that cancels out this previous bear indicator and can start dominating over the chart, right? Now, in the bigger picture, if we go to the 1 hour, you could see that these outflows actually went ahead and changed from green to red, pulled big time on Friday, and here we are trying to sit in a sideways action from going further down, almost creating a support here. If this actually pulls down lower, it could actually affect the chart. But for as long as it stays sideways, there could be a possible support here, and we want to see this come back up. Now, we're still under a bear indicator since up here at 68 cents. Now, another thing too, even if this comes back up and it doesn't cross the midpoint on the 1 hour, we want to at least see this come back closer to it. And if it could change from red to green, that could be a sign of some underlying strength on inflows starting to pick up, but not strong enough just yet to impact the chart. We need to cross the midpoint. But on the 30-minute, we're pretty close. On the 15-minute, it actually crossed back over. It's under a bull indicator, and we want to see further strength to break through the supports and resistance that we have seen here, right? Previous supports and new resistance, such as 60 cents, 65 cents, and we want to stay above from the support today of the lows here of 54 cents and the 52-week low of 52 cents, 50 cent range. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.